Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense in a split backfield now. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Did he get there on the ground? In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Back to throw. It's Owens. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead.
Here he goes. At the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Back to throw again. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Back to pass. It's Owens. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll test the right side here. Great cut there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Gets the 1st and still running. That's a solid lead. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Knowles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare... And a good job by this defense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Owens. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we break for the quarter third, Florida State is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Here comes the shovel pass. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Riley.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The pass rush closing in. Sacked until lost back to the 6.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Noles will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Owens. Pressure is coming. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. A huge defensive score.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. To throw, it's Owens. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and nickel.
Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense will come to the line, needing less than a yard to convert here on 3rd down from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. throwing here to start the drive. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Running with purpose. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Moles.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Owens. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Grab behind the line. It's Riley. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Owens. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Riley. Breaks free with room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. To throw, it's Owens. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. Powers through. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
First down and more. He's still running. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Owens. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a 3-rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the wideout goes in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Spin move and still going. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators. As they come roaring back now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The shotgun running play call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half, and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He can go. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. What a moment, a takeaway and a touchdown to claim the lead in the 4th quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with a play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss. Running
play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Design quarterback run. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The sure hands. It's Riley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Leaning on the run game here late. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And at first down, they go right back to him. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking to pass. It's Owens. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score and be first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense in pursuit forced him out. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? The linebacker shifting around now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Ball handed off. Has the 1st down and more. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.